Are you in the process of sitting for a medical coding certification? Well, on this video, I'll give you some insight into one of my coaching sessions as I go over one of the test taking strategies that will be helpful for you as you sit for your certification exam. Hi, I'm Clarice Warner, the girl with the pearls, the founder and education director of the Professional Reimbursement Network, LLC, where coding education is key. And on this channel, we provide you with information, tips, and strategies on how to become a certified marketable medical coder. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. We want you to be a part of our community. Don't forget to hit the bell, and that notifies you when we upload new content to our channel every week. We'll walk through the questions. See where you get as far as your answers, and then I'll give you some strategies as it relates to test taking for a multiple choice exam using those same questions. So here's another one. After the patient was placed in the left lateral decubitus position, 6 needle biopsies were obtained from each prostate lobe under ultrasound guidance. No suspicious areas were noted on the ultrasound evaluation of the prostate, which demonstrated a prostate the size of approximately 65 grams. Procedures were performed in the outpatient facility. Which procedure codes is or are reported?
I kind of went with A and you went with B again, so we're both getting different answers. So.
Okay, so if you went to the index and started there and looked up the biopsy's needle, it told you to see needle biopsy. And so when you went to needle biopsy, it takes you directly to
the right code.
Yep.
Our teacher kind of taught us to not even really go by the
Yeah, she said.
Oh, that's all bad. No, you need to use your index. Your index is your friend.
She said it would take more time if we actually looked them up.
It takes more time to try to go through and look at each one of those codes.
So we need to look up needle biopsy.
Like coded, yeah. So if you actually went biopsy and then needle, it will send you to needle biopsy. So you can go to the word needle biopsy.
Got it.
And go down to prostate.
55700.
It gives you the code. Now, so you have 2 choices that have the 55700. So the other ones are immediately eliminated because you know that for a needle biopsy that's your code. So next you want to determine whether or not the 10021 is needed. And if you look at that code, it says fine needle aspiration without imaging guidance. Well, you know, 1, they didn't do a fine needle aspiration, but 2, even if you were unsure about that, you know for certain that they did do ultrasonic guidance. So that makes that a no.
Right. Which I didn't think that was it anyway.
Okay. And then the part about the modifier. So what determines or what differentiates these is 1, you need to have the ultrasonic guidance, which I think one of you pointed out when you looked at the parenthetical phrase guideline under 55700, it told you if there was, let me go to the code, that you needed the additional, so this is like an interventional radiology type of code where you have, right.
6942.
Correct. And it gave you that information in that parenthetical phrase guideline. Now, because this was performed in an outpatient facility, that's where the 26 modifier comes into play. So you could have potentially eliminated D. Well, you could eliminate D if you went through. So there are several different ways to approach it. If you went through the index and went directly to looking up the actual service, then D was automatically eliminated. But if you were uncertain and you see that there is the ultrasonic guidance code 76942 and you see 2 of them have the 26 modifier and the other one doesn't, because they tell you it's in an outpatient facility, that means that there will be a technical component to it and a professional component to it. The technical component is what the facility itself would possibly code, and you're coding for the provider. So in that case, you're coding for the professional component, which allows you to put the 26 modifier. And they would have, of course, had to give you this additional information. So that information is key for this question. If they would have told you that it was done in an outpatient facility owned by the provider, in that case, they would get both the technical and the professional because it's their facility that they own. They get the whole piece of that pie. If they don't, and in this case, they don't own the outpatient facility, it's separate, then the outpatient facility would code for the whole technical piece, the technical component, which would include the actual testing itself, the personnel that was involved with the testing. All of that is part of the technical piece. That's what they would code. And they would actually add a TC modifier to that code. The provider would code the professional component, which includes their interpretation of the ultrasound as well as their report, and they would add a 26 modifier to it.
So if it wasn't done in an outpatient facility, the modifier would not be on there?
If it was done in an outpatient facility that was owned by the physician or by the provider, they would get the whole piece of the pie. So you wouldn't have a modifier on there. Because they specifically state that it's in an outpatient facility, you know that there will be both the technical component and the professional component.
See, yeah, our teacher told us to never even use the back of the index. So,
Oh, Lord.
For the testing.
Oh,
Yeah, she
Lord.
said it would take too much time.
But that's how you are able to eliminate your choices versus trying to look up each one or guess at them.
right, that's crazy.
Question of the day. Was this information helpful for you? If so, feel free to like, comment, and share this video with someone who may also be sitting for their medical coding certification. Again, I'm Clarice Warner, the girl with the pearls, the founder and education director of the Professional Reimbursement Network, LLC, where coding education is key, providing you with information, tips, and strategies on how to become a certified marketable medical coder, reminding you to be safe, be kind, and don't wish for it, work for it. Until the next video, take care. Are you interested in medical coding, but not sure where to start, and scared of wasting time and resources? Let me help you with the right steps to become a certified marketable medical coder. Learn more at bit.ly/5stepscoder. Reminding you to be safe, be kind, and don't wish for it, work for it. Until the next video, take care.